I'm going to show you how to make a really quick, easy lunch. This is a lunch that you can take to the library, or if you're going to be in uni all day, a wrap is perfect to just pop in your bag. I'm going to show you how to make a tuna mayo wrap with spinach, but obviously you can do this with any other fillings, or you gluten-free wrap or anything. So what I do is I put my tuna with my mayo, add a little bit of pepper, mix that all together. Then you want to grab your wrap. I always add a bit of spinach because you've got to get your greens in. Fill your wrap with lots of spinach, and then you're going to want to grab your mayo and just layer your mayo on top. Now once you've done that, you're going to want to fold your wrap. Fold it nice and tight because you're going to want to fit it into a Tupperware, and then later we're going to cut it in half and store it away to take away with us. To go along with the wrap, I also really like to do some carrot sticks because these are a nice, easy, healthy snack to go alongside. They're so quick to prepare, and they're just a nice snack to keep you going while you're out and about. In addition to your carrot sticks, I always take some fruit. So you can take an orange or maybe an apple, a banana, you can take one or two. This is great to keep you going. Don't forget a drink though, so I always bring a bottle of water with me to the library or whenever I'm out and about at uni, because you can fill this up wherever. And there you go, there's your quick easy lunch. So for your quick and easy dinner, this is what I always do when I'm in a hurry or I haven't got much time, is I do a stir fry. Now today I'm going to show you how to do a tofu stir fry, but obviously if you're not vegetarian or vegan, you can use chicken or lamb or anything of your choice, and any vegetables. For this recipe I'm going to use broccoli, pepper, onion, 2 garlic and a carrot. Right, so we're going to chop up the onion. We're going to chop it nice and finely, and then alongside we're also going to chop up some garlic. I used 2 cloves of garlic in this recipe. You can also use any onion you fancy, you don't have to use a red onion, you could use a white onion if you fancied. Just add that to the pan. And then the oil I always use when cooking stir fries is sesame oil because I find it gives it a really nice flavour. So you're just going to want to add like a little dash of sesame oil to the pan, and then you're going to want to pop your heat onto a medium heat and get that frying. You're going to want to fry this for a couple of minutes until the onions are clear. Then you want to pop on, add your broccoli. I always add the broccoli first alongside the carrot because these take the longest to cook. So just pop those in there and just give it a stir around until they're starting to look a bit more fried. Once that's starting to look a bit more cooked, that's usually where I chop up and add the tofu. So I've added enough tofu here to serve 2 portions. But like I said earlier, you could add chicken if you fancied, or any other meat. Sometimes I also use chickpeas if I don't want to use meat, but today I've used tofu. This is also at the point where I add some soy sauce to my pan. This is really good at just marinating and giving the tofu some flavour. Time to season. I add a little sprinkle of salt and also a little sprinkling of pepper. It's always good to try as you're cooking along because everyone's taste buds are different to each other's, so add how much salt or pepper you fancy. While that's cooking, you're going to want to boil some noodles. Here I've just used some egg noodles, which I boiled for about 5 minutes, but obviously you can use any noodles you fancy. If you've got white rice noodles, you can also try. Now I've added the pepper. I always add it a bit later because I like to keep the crunch. And I don't want them too overcooked. Once my noodles are ready, I simply just add that in, stir it in together, add a bit more soy sauce, sometimes I add a bit more sesame oil as well, just to give that flavour a bit more of a cook. And there you go, nice and easy, such a quick meal. And I hope you enjoyed learning about the recipes that I've included. Hi, so I thought I'd just jump in and tell you where I get my ingredients from whilst at uni. Usually I shop at Aldi or Lidl, because that's the best place to shop while on a uni budget for food. That's great for like your basics, your vegetables, tinned foods, anything like that. But obviously they don't do that many brands, so if there's anything in particular you want, I usually end up going to Morrison's or Sainsbury's for that. But just for the small bits, because that way you can kind of save the best amount of money. And I'd say kind of money wise, myself at Aldi I probably spend around £18 per week, and then in addition to kind of the supermarket chains like Morrison's or Sainsbury's, I probably end up spending probably another like £12. So I reckon with both of them I probably end up spending between kind of £20 to £25 a week on food. Obviously that's just me, everyone kind of buys different things, so I class that as more of a minimum spend. But yeah, Aldi's really close to the university, it's kind of walking distance or cycling distance, nice and easy. Also really good bus routes. So yeah, that's just giving you some ideas of where you can do your shop on a budget, and what meals you can do as well.